Ever wondered what cruise staff are really saying over the intercom? Cruise ships have secret codes, and they don't want passengers to panic. Today, we'll uncover the most common ones, plus some weird real-life stories you won't believe. Let's kick things off with Code Alpha. That's the code for a medical emergency. Picture this. On one Royal Caribbean cruise, passengers noticed crew sprinting down the hallways with medical bags right after a Code Alpha call. Tension filled the air as everyone wondered what was happening. Turns out, a passenger had collapsed right at the buffet line. Next up is Code Oscar. That's the one for when someone goes overboard. Back in 2018, a passenger fell from a Carnival ship. The Code Oscar went out, and in an instant, the crew was scanning the sea with spotlights, frantically searching for the person. Sadly, not every story ends well. But here's a weird twist. Sometimes, it's not people that trigger the alarms, but things like deck chairs or life rings. Now let's talk about Code Bravo, which means fire. Picture this. On one cruise, smoke from a guest's vape pen triggered a Code Bravo. The crew rushed in with hoses, ready to battle a blaze, only to find someone sheepishly holding a cloud of strawberry-scented vapor. I mean, who knew vaping could cause such a stir? Would you stay calm if you heard Code Bravo? Comment below. Moving on to Code Delta. This is the code for a security threat. One time, a passenger tried to smuggle a suitcase full of live crabs onto a Caribbean cruise. Can you believe that? The crew labeled it a Code Delta and locked down the gangway until they sorted it out. Imagine the scene. Crabs scuttling around while security dealt with the chaos. Next is Code Papa. That's about pollution or an environmental spill. Ships take this very seriously. There was an incident where a ship accidentally dumped food waste near a port and faced a hefty fine after a Code Papa was declared. They don't mess around when it comes to protecting our oceans, folks. Then we have Code Kilo. It's for crew drills or security alerts. Now, passengers often think something's gone wrong, but it's usually just a drill. One guest told me they saw 20 crew members rushing to lifeboats after a Code Kilo was announced, only to find out it was just practice. Talk about heart palpitations for those on board. And here's a fun bit. Let's dive into some bonus weird codes. Yes, we've got the Code Echo, which means the ship is drifting. Then there's Code Mikes for a missing child, and Code Charlie for a cardiac arrest. Fun fact, crews sometimes make up code words to avoid embarrassment. They even have Operation Cleanup for bathroom disasters. Can you imagine the code names they come up with? So the next time you're on a cruise and hear a strange announcement, remember, it might just be one of these secret codes. Now tell me in the comments, which code would freak you out the most? Hit subscribe, because I've got more weird and wild cruise stories coming your way. Don't miss out. Your next cruise might just surprise you.